Yes, I've missed you too. I've missed you as much as you have missed me. And it's been a while. I know it's been a while, and you've been wondering what's going on, what's happening with me, how are things going. Am I being successful in the struggle, in the battle that we are fighting to realize our interests? I want you to know, first of all, I am well. And you can look at me and you can see I'm old and as handsome as I've ever been in my whole life. But most of all, I'm still strong. Though I may not be in remarkable health, yet I feel strong like a young raging bull, and I'm ready to continue the struggle. As you know, we have a struggle, and that struggle continues against the judiciary on the island nation artificially created British state of Dominica. And I must say that we have had a victory somewhat, but those who are conspiring against us, the evildoers, the wickeders, the wicked people, the evil people who from the inception, you see, I never heard people. When I came before these people in their court, I never tried to commit any fraud. I couldn't because I'm an outsider. I'm just a layperson. And they all say, Lander, hire an attorney, get you a lawyer. And in one matter, if I had heeded their advice, I would have been out several thousand, tens of thousands of dollars. Because the other side had an attorney, right? She had an attorney for 8 years. She sued me, and they kept the case for 8 years, and the court did not throw it out for want of prosecution. And I prayed like I always do. I am always in prayer from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to bed. When I wake up at night and I can't sleep, and I pray and I speak to the ancestors, and I say this, I say, Mama Sin, this is your son, Peter, you changez la route qu'a parlé avec moi. Moi, ti un petit mamay. Et puis, vous menez ou ba moi manger pour manger, ou mettez ba mel au crème à si tête, moi manger dans moi. Avant ma maman moi vini, et puis, du coup, ba moi viens manger pour manger, you giving me peasant food to eat. So I speak to these people all the time. Speak to my father, I speak to my grandmother, my great grandmother, my aunties, all the people you know who left before you, who saw God and who saw Christ, and will make way for you when you go into eternity and you become a matter and you become an immortal. While I'm still amongst the living and I'm present, and they fear me, and they have to fear me because I speak the truth and I tell them to their face who they are, and they cannot tolerate it. So those people now are mad. Everybody in the system are upset. I've even learned that the people that work in the courthouse wouldn't even go and serve on my behalf. They wouldn't go serve. If I ask them to go and serve some documents on a lawyer, they don't want to do it. And the reason why they don't want to do it is because I called out their incompetence. And, I have another nigger down there that's a relative of mine. Oh, don't say that. Don't do that. Don't tell people that. And, how are people going to become proficient and efficient at what they're doing if you don't let them know when they do something wrong that they're doing something wrong? And the thing is, I'm within my rights. I'm within my rights. And the law is on my side. And the facts are on my side. And they're trying to twist it. You're looking at the sky and it's blue and they're trying to tell me it's red. They're looking at the sun and it's red and they're trying to tell me it's dark. They're looking at the moonlight and it's bright and they're trying to tell me there is no moon. But I know the truth. And so for 21 years, collectively, I've been involved in these cases and in these struggles. 21 years. Nowhere, well, I guess in the British system they do that. I remember reading when I was a younger man that they said an attorney in the British system can tie something up so much that he can leave work for generations to come. So this lady took me to court. She hired Commodore. Commodore never, he never spoke to me. I went to his office. He ran and hid. I don't know what it is. I'm just a little guy, a little skinny guy. Don't have no muscles. Don't have no big guns. Well, I might have access to big guns. I may even have access to drones. You don't know. With me, you can never know. And that's why you should fear me. So finally, I didn't take no attorney and I stood the course and we won. A victory is a victory regardless. And we accepted that victory and the case was dismissed. But then when the judge gave the orders to the registrar, she did not produce the two dismissal. There were two caveats. And she had to dismiss both of them, but she only dismissed one. So that means she's trying to sabotage me, to undermine me. And then later on, when I come to try to go do something with my property, they're going to say, oh, we have a caveat there. We have a caveat there in the court on that piece of property. So the minute I saw that, I objected, and I raised my objection to the necessary parties, to the acting registrar, to the case manager, to the chief registrar for the region. And all of these people are mad at me, and I've never done anything. I haven't stolen from them. It's not like we had sex. It's, when a woman has sex with you and you don't satisfy it, they just be mad at you. These women are mad at me, and I never ask them for the thing. I never give them my thing. They never give me their thing. Why are they mad? Okay? Now I understand you all might have a crush on me. It's okay. Throughout my life, I've always been loved. Like one homosexual man told me, he said, Peter, you can get the men and you can get the women. You understand? He said, you're just so charming and so beautiful. Which I am. I'm hugging myself right now. So anyway, I had one victory, and the bureaucracy tried to deny the complete victory to me, and they think I have a veil over my eyes. I'm just going to go away. But no, a luta continua. The struggle continues. You never put down your sword. You never put down your rifle. You never not keep your ammunition dry, because nothing is going to happen just because somebody said. Just because the government passed a law to say you're equal, just like here in the United States, if you don't keep fighting, whatever you thought you won is going to be taken away from you. So they're trying to take my victory. Then we had a hearing, and the judge gave some directives, and the judge told the other side what to do. And they supposed to respond in writing to my application. And accordingly, and that's how I understand things, you go to court, and on today the court judge make a decision. The time starts to count from the day the judge make the decision. You understand? The time starts to count. And all courts really, especially in the Caribbean, in the United States, it's all derived from British common law, from the Magna Charta, and from those kind of things. But these people trying to corner me, because they think, well, I'm not as good as them. I didn't go to law school. I'm just a lay person. So I'm not a member of the fraternity or member of the sorority, and I'm not entitled to justice. But I am. Because truth forever on the throne. How does Martin Luther King say it? The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. Okay? So what I'm saying to you, I have fought, and I am so proud to fight. I'm so proud to be labeled the bad person, the bad guy, and for people to be afraid to work for me. Because I tell you, those kind of people, they don't know what it means. They say they want money, they want work, but they don't know what it means. Because you see, I'm not the devil, and there's no such thing as the devil, because God is a living man, and the devil is a living man, And the people that are doing the evil or trying to do the evil to me, they are the devil. And I am the God in this struggle. And God will prevail over evil. So now the judge gave some directives. The case manager never sent a report, never sent an order, and he sent only one thing, and he put the directive to say that two things were in there, but only one thing was in there. And the one thing that was in there was incomplete because he left out the caveat on my land at Mont Prosper, and you have to fucking remove it. That's what the order was. The case is dismissed. There were two fucking caveats in there. You have to remove both of them. And if you want to fuck with me and keep fucking with me, I tell you, I will send you all. You see, you don't understand me. One thing Joshua Francis told me when he met me, he said, Mr. Lander, they do not understand your spirituality. And if I can sit here in the United States of America, right, I can sit right here. And with the power of the pen and the power of the word and the power of the voodoo and the power of the prayer and the invocation of the ancestors, wherein I have been tied up 13 years in one matter and 8 years in another matter, and it took the departure of the adversarial attorneys. Yes, they died. They died. They had to die. And then everybody got scared. They said, let's put Lander on the docket. And now that Lander is on the docket, they're trying to undermine Lander still. If I were you, if you were a wise person, you would do everything in your power to give Lander what he came for and get him out of your business. Garçon, dis-moi c'est pour sortir là. Boy, come out there. Let whatever Mr. come for, give it to him and let him go. Because when I come and shake that zombie water, and that's the thing, I'm going to appear. I'm going to appear. I'm going to appear on them in Dominica. I think the fire is too high. I'm going to appear for them, and I'm going to show them what zombie water and zombie powder looks and feels like. And maybe then they will understand exactly that you don't mess with me. But anyway, to tell you all something, I know you miss me, and I miss you too. But I've done well, I'm doing well, I'm continuing to do well. And I want you to know that we are waging war on multiple fronts. Because this year, as I've promised, as God has promised, and as I've witnessed to my family, we have to settle all family business. This year, Peter Emmanuel settles all family business. So whomever you are, whatever side you're on, you have to decide if you want to be with me or against me. You only have two choices. You're either for me or you're against me. But I'm telling you this, I know nothing but victory. God bless you. I bless you. And I hope to see you soon. And keep me in your thoughts and your prayers. Without your help and without your support, I would never be where I am today. And I would not be as successful because I know it is your prayers and it's your thoughts and that you route for me because you know I'm on the underdog. I am with you always. I send you my blessings and soon I'll send you some money too. Because money cometh. I want to tell you in the next go round when we're done, well, I can't wait till we're done with these struggles, that we're going to have a series called Money Cometh. Because money is the answer to all of our problems. God bless you and I bless you and see you soon.